Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel, guys. Team of the Year is officially here. I wanted to do kind of like a long video tonight, just breaking down a little bit of what happened today, everything that's going on, what EA's bringing, how it is, what went wrong, what didn't go right, things like that. Talk about the objectives, the flashbacks, the market, just a little bit of everything. It honestly has started off with some issues, but also a bang at the same point. We've got three insane players. These attackers are no joke, and when I looked at them earlier today, the actual boosts that EA gave were insane. Now, the one thing that I do want to call EA out for, and I want to stay true as a video content creator, they've messed up again. They've done false advertising countless times. They had basically leaked the 98 rated Mane and said that it was going to be a 98, and then in game he's 97. So very confusing there. But I guess maybe it was some mix-up within the EA studios or something like that. So we got three attackers today. The midfielders, I believe, are tomorrow. And the defenders and the goalkeepers are the day after that. So we have defenders and goalkeepers, guys, that will be coming out, I think, on Wednesday. And then on Thursday through Monday should be everybody's in packs the whole weekend. So who made it to the Team of the Year, guys? Mane, Mbappe, Messi, Conte, De Jong, De Bruyne, Robertson, De Ligt, Van Dijk, Arnold, and Alisson. So that's who made it into the Team of the Year. Obviously, the attackers are very expensive because early on, they're always expensive right away. Always, they are very expensive. Now, we also got a player vote today in which you could vote for basically like a 12th man player. And the way this works is that they'll put them in packs probably on Thursday or Friday, and then it'll go out of packs after that. I voted for Lewandowski because personally I felt like Lewandowski just had a god-tier year. I think he scored the most goals out of anybody in all of anywhere this last year. So I wanted to vote for him because I do like Bayern, but I felt like he really deserved it. I was between him or Ziyech. So I was going to vote between those two. Ronaldo's obviously the vote. And I'm assuming Ronaldo's going to win. Cristiano Ronaldo was in there. So I'm assuming Ronaldo's going to win. So yeah, other than that, that's briefly like what we got today. We didn't really get much else. EA are running an insane amount of lightning rounds. So there's a lot of packs being opened. We also got an interesting Suarez player of the month that I did want to discuss tonight. I'm not going to be doing a review on this card. However, he does look pretty decent for the value. So if you were, considering doing this card, I mean, 130k is not the worst value, and here's why. His other inform has been 120k on the market, and then this is going to come in at 10k more untradeable, but you are going to get a +1 upgrade, and I can't guarantee that Suarez is going to get a team of the season. I also can't guarantee that he's going to get more informs this spring. He might get one more inform, so this is not looking like to be like the worst value ever for this guy. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skills. He's got 95 attack positioning, 94 finishing, 90 shot power, 88 long shots. He's got a really nice card, and I was talking earlier today how I almost felt like you could put this card at cam if you really wanted to. Like, you could almost do that, but back like FIFA 17 SBCs, like where you could kind of do that, where I think he was just insane there. But, you'd have to put something that would up the pace and the passing, I think, to do that, or maybe the passing and the dribbling. So maybe an engine would be good if you wanted to try him as a cam, because his finishing is already really good, and the attack positioning is also really good. Other than that, we got a Team of the Year Challenge SBC, Prime Electrum Players Pack. So we'll get one of these a day, basically, which is nice, right? Nice of EA to give you a little pack to try to pack a Team of the Year. And then we also got the GOAT, Manuel Neuer. Now, I will be completing this SBC, whether this is on this video, or whether this is, off this video. I'm going to be doing this SBC. It's available for 3 days. The reason why, if you guys look right there, well, it used to be in the background. It's now, I moved it up. But I have a signed Neuer jersey. Neuer is one of my favorite players of all time. So I'm going to be getting this card into my club. I would love to play him, even if he's crap. I just love Neuer, man. So I'm definitely going to do this card. Is it good value at 130k, 110k? It's interesting, right? Because the upgrade is pretty, it's a plus, I think this is a +2 or +3 over his inform. And it's a goalkeeper, right? So I don't know how much special cards really impact goalkeepers, guys. It's tough to know. It is a +3. It's really hard to link. Baby Mateus flew today, who was an 800k card. It literally went up 100k because it's really one of the only ways to link this card. You can use Lucas Hernandez's gold card. You can use St. Juste, but it's not the easiest to link this card. So I think for what you needed for this is an 83 rated squad and an 85 rated squad. Now, really quickly, I wanted to comment on this because I think this is unacceptable from EA. And I just want to make sure that on this channel, like, I'm staying true to like what I do, which is like just try to call it how it is. This is unacceptable that EA have like really slimily. It's not slimily? Slyly, maybe? I don't know. I just want to. I'm looking for a word that's like gross, but sneaky gross. Slimily. Let's combine sly and slime. Slimy. Anyways, this is ridiculous, right? Prime Electrum Players Pack and Small Rare Gold Players Pack, but they're making packs back from flashbacks and players now untradeable. And you guys could say it's a one-off with Neuer, but it's not. It's not. They also dropped Suarez today, and his packs are untradeable. So I don't really understand where they're getting at here. My only thought is that EA are maybe trying to get you to keep the players you pack for the first owner objectives. That's the only thing I can think about. Maybe they made the pack weight on these higher, so you packed better players for the objectives. I really don't understand, really, other than that, what the motivation was, like, for that. I don't get it. So that was just my little talk that I want to have with you guys. Now, let's take you guys to the real stuff here. So today on stream, we did a lot of trading, and this market today was up and down. I got a lot of things right. I also got a lot of things wrong with my previous videos, but I'm going to explain why the wrong doesn't matter, because I think there's going to be a lot of times this week where there's going to be things going on. So let me just explain this to you. So first of all, huge move today. You know, I'm telling you guys in my uploads recently that if you like prices, if you think something's good, why not, right? Try it out, see if it works, whether it's for your team, whether you're trying to make coins on something. If your gut tells you you like something, just do it, man. What is the risk, right? Because this is a virtual game. All right, all this is a virtual currency. Everything in here is not real. So if you like something and you want to do it, it's not your real money. Yes, it might be your real grind, but, you know, give it a little bit of a thing. So anyways, Messi and Mbappe came out 6 mil price ranges. I sat there the first 20 minutes of my stream, as a lot of you guys were probably watching. Sniped 2 of them, right? I actually almost got another Messi. I couldn't get it. But essentially, we bought both of these, 5.9 and 6.0. Tax up here at 8 mil is 400,000 coins. So if you deduct the tax, 7.7, and Mbappe would be 7.8. And so the reason why this is so significant and so cool, we literally made almost like 4 million coins on these cards combined in one day. So this really just proved to me that my gut is still great. And that might be a flex, but that was my gut today, and I went for it, and it worked, right? And it wasn't the easiest thing to do. These cards are really hard to snipe too, man. But we went for it. I didn't know if EA was going to update the price range to 8 mil or like 11 mil, and I got lucky because I think they made it 10 or 12, which allowed these cards to really breathe on the come down. It's funny now because these cards are actually almost going cheaper than what I had bought them at last night, and we'll talk about these cards' prices today. But I'm not trying to flex, just trying to show you guys we did this today, and it was really cool. And then what we also did today was I really took an action with Prime Icons today, because these Prime Icons got killed today, man. Like, they really haven't had a huge supply yet. And what I noticed about Prime Icons is that every time during rewards, they've gone down because they just don't have supply. So they're trading in a rare market. So every time they get supply, they're going down. Guys, the icon market today was down at 53 points at a point today. And this is literally where I was buying. I was buying from here all the way down to here. I was just buying all day, man, because the thing is, bro, when these cards drop 150K and you have new cards that you know are going to be expensive coming out, the cards have to rebound. And I think what I tried a really big job of doing this week was making sure that you as my viewers, guys, were really focused on buying cards under like 800K, under that range, because that's where the market is right now. Nobody's out here buying really top tier cards. Yes, 91 Dino went up a little bit today. He rebounded like 200K, but it's a card that has 100K tax. So I wanted people that watch my videos to focus on those types of cards. So I'm going to run you guys through these real quick. We're going to talk about some of the Team of the Year cards. We're going to talk about the objective real quick. Talk about a lot of other things. It's not going to be a short video, so sit back, relax, enjoy it. Guys, this Figo was bought at $990, so it's definitely worthwhile. Zanetti was bought at $690. You got to filter in tax up here. Giggs was at $400. Kluivert was at $420, so that's fantastic because there's not a lot of tax. It's almost $100K. Guardiola was bought at $520. Lampard was bought at $500. Just got out of him. Sanchez's were bought at $340. This card is Impacts, and it's a middle icon. And then Overmars was bought at $310. Guys, I did buy a lot of left wings today, and I'm struggling to sell them because of Mane. Makelele was bought at $395. I bought these two last night, and I got out of them somehow today with a W, which shows you how big the rebound was. Drogba we bought at $500. Larson we bought at $140. Scholes we bought at $145. Zambrotta we bought at $500. Shevchenko we bought at $300. And then Crespo we bought at $220. So we also bought two Salahs at $320 last night before I went to sleep. So these were some nice profits as well. And that's 20 sales, right? That's 20 sales that we have done today. I think that's another one coming in. It's probably going to be, I think that was a Paul Scholes at 166 maybe. I don't know what that was, but something else just sold. So it was Hernandez at 660. So I bought him at 600. So that's a nice 30K. So this is kind of the state right now. We've just got some sales coming in. That's really all it is at the moment. And then I've got a bunch of these icons, guys, which you can see the buy prices down below. Pick these up today and trying to work on selling them right now. As I said before, the left wings are kind of struggling to sell. I'm struggling to sell these guys just because at the moment people are just not using left wings because of this Mane. Mane has come out and crucified the left wing market. So not every single icon that I had bought today, guys, is doing well. And I want to make that clear to you guys that not everything that I'm buying is doing well. I bought a Baggio that I'm losing coins on. I'm not necessarily killing it on an Overmars. So I'm not killing it, although we did really well on some other cards today. But I'm going to be patient, man. I'm not in a rush with any of these cards. You guys got to understand that. And when the market is rebounding, you should never be like really rushed to sell cards, right? Take your time. You know the market's going to go up. And so what I wanted to make clear to you guys today is I really feel like there's going to be a daily up and down trend this week. And I want to make that clear to you guys as my viewers. I really think every single day there's going to be panic selling for the first hour or two of lightning rounds and the first hour or two before lightning rounds. So I think every single day this week, you basically have an opportunity, probably up until rewards, to make a lot of coins every single day. Because I just think that every day, cards that are out of packs are just getting completely panic sold day on day, right? Everybody's hopping onto the market. I want to sell this. I want to sell that. I don't want this card anymore. And what's happening? Guys, what's happening is that these cards are not in packs. So a lot of these cards that are getting panic sold are just naturally rebounding because the panic goes so low all day that when the panic is gone, there's not even anybody else listing. So if there's any hint of a buyer in the market, the card's rebounding. And that's kind of what's been happening consistently for years now in foot that I've traded. But specifically, I saw it today again, right? I really saw that buyback factor thing happen today. It really, really happened today. Where everybody was like, wow, this market is really low. And then everybody went and bought it back again. And that's kind of something that we saw all the time last year, man. This happened so much in FIFA 19 market, the year of inflation, the year where everything went up every week. And it's not been happening that much this year. But it was a really good sign to see today because I have been thinking this market's just a dead zone. And clearly today, people bought back cards, people are buying teams, people are playing the game. Now, something that I got a little bit wrong today, and I want to talk about it. Neymar went up like 50K today. He was, though, this morning, and this is also something that I was always talking about. I like buying cards before the lightning rounds, always. I love it because I feel like the cards are getting panic sold. I feel like there's big opportunities. Neymar was 640 again this morning because you guys understand with Neymar, on Saturday, he went to 640 on the sell-off, 650. Went back up to 680 yesterday, but he dropped again today. So there was another window this morning. And then I saw Mbappe down, I think at like 640 this morning. And now he's back up to 680. So people are paying the big bucks for these cards. Mbappe's also out of packs now. These cards did go up a bit today. And especially the team of the group stage, Mbappe went up a bit today. People bought him back. Now, I'm not totally convinced by the rise of these cards. And this is why. These attackers are very expensive in day one. And that's what's caused their other specials to go up. But it doesn't mean that these cards are not going to get cheaper. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. There is a chance that these cards can get cheaper, obviously, when all these cards go into packs this weekend. So, keep it in mind, guys. I'm telling you right now, keep it in mind. It doesn't mean that you guys are eliminated from being able to buy an Mbappe, to be able to buy a Neymar. My advice to you guys is that this market has literally gone down with this card, like Mbappe, Neymar, Gold Messi. They have gone down every single week this year. So, yes, this might be the week that they rise, but just stay put. Because I think eventually, guys, it's just going to go down even when you buy it now. Long term, it just goes down. I know that Messi was like 900 this morning. So I think he's up to like probably 9. My guess would be he's maybe... Oh, God. If I were to take a guess, I would say maybe he's like 970. He's 970. So that was my guess. He rose just enough to make 20K a card and break that kind of tax range today. So he did rise a little bit today. So a lot of rises within these meta golds. A lot of people went out and spent today. And I think tomorrow there's going to be less packs open. So I want to make you guys understand that. Wow, some of these icons are coming in for sales right now. Tomorrow I feel like there's going to be less packs open. Tomorrow we have midfielders. So tomorrow we're going to have Frankie de Jong. We are going to have Kevin De Bruyne and N'Golo Kante. So I think there's going to be less packs open because I think a lot of people open up save packs today. And you guys got to understand, another very big part about the market and how the rise happens. The rise is happening so much right now because we got a massive injection of coins, right? People basically open up packs of FIFA points today, or they open up save packs, and this just brought a lot of people that were waiting to buy cards, buying cards. But you're like, Nick, why did the market go so low then when they were opening packs? And the reason for that is everybody opens packs at the same time. So when everybody's opening packs, nobody's on the market besides basically probably some of you guys and myself. So nobody's buying cards. That's why there's so many deals, because the market is already low heading into the packs. When the packs come, it goes even lower because it's just getting supplied with pack pulls. And then everybody at the same time, that's why the market just flew. The icon market literally went up 5 points in the last 3 hours. And the reason for that is because everybody's going on the market at the same time and buying the same stuff. But they were too busy opening packs before, to do it then. So that's a big reason why you always see these huge rebounds within the market. So I'm expecting the market to be good tonight, man. I mean, for you guys that have cards, it's going to do great tonight. It's going to probably go up a ton. and going to continue to just chill. Now, I think we're going to have the same cycle, though, man. Again, I think tomorrow it's going to happen again, man. People are going to start panicking. And what I'll be careful with, and this is what I got stuck with today, and I want to be honest with you guys. I'm not making that many coins on some of the cards that I bought, like Overmars and stuff. And the reason was because they were in a position of a player that's affordable. Mane is quote-unquote affordable to people in this game because he's a 3 million coin team of the year. The rest of them aren't, right? Mbappe, Messi, so expensive. So what I mean by this, guys, is that basically be careful with the midfielders tomorrow, right? If you see cards like maybe Prime Rijkaard getting killed in price, maybe rethink it. Maybe say, okay, I'm not going to buy this today because I don't know if the rebound's going to happen because people might go for the midfielder team of the year instead. And I think that's a really good way to think about it and invest with when you go tomorrow. If you're going to look at card prices and stuff, just be careful because you never really know. And then I want to talk about this Iniesta real quick because I'm not sure. I'm not sure with this, and I want to be honest with you guys. So I showed you guys this last night, and I thought they might change the stats or something. The fact is, oh my God, I almost said it. The fact is with this card, it's a lot. This is a lot to do for anybody that's pretty much at any level of competitive skill rating for themselves, right? So if you're at 1,500 or you're at 1,000, if you're not at that 0 skill rating, okay? So here's why it's hard. It's a lot of rivals wins, and that's difficult. And I just wanted to talk about Iniesta in general. I really think this card needs to be better. Iniesta deserves a better card in this game. I think his dribbling should be 99, his passing should be 99, his pace should be at 80. More benchmark stats with this card. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I feel like this card could be like a 94. And I feel like for a weekly objective, maybe it should be a little bit better. Now, EA's thing is, well, you never had these kind of things before. Why don't you enjoy it? Well, just make it good, right? Because the fact is, I almost said it again. This is a lot, man. Score a finesse shot using La Liga players and 4 separate rivals wins. And you got to win 6 matches in rivals with 11 Spanish players in your starting squad. Now, they don't have to be first owner, but it's not easy. That's not easy to do, man. That's a lot of rivals wins, and it might not be the easiest to combine. You may be looking, when all is said and done, 10 rivals wins plus, 3 squad battle wins. You know what? None of that is going to be that easy. Not to mention, you need to assist 8 goals, right, using a through pass. So this is not an easy objective to complete. I mean, this is like potentially for some people like 20 to 30 games of rivals. That's a lot of gameplay. I mean, that's like a lot of time playing this game to get this card when you think about it. And I'm thinking, man, if this card was on the market, I just can't even see this card being more than 100, 150K. I just don't see it. I don't know who's buying this card on the market, especially with the links he has for that price. So that for me is a little bit questionable in terms of the selection there today of why EA decided to make him that expensive. Because it is, guys, it's quite expensive, man. For an Iniesta, I feel like for me, that's very expensive for an Iniesta. So I'm a little bit surprised with the lack of upgrade and then the price, obviously, because realistically, the price, though, guys, that's fair to say. It really is fair to say that, though, guys. That you're spending time, man. I don't get heated, but I get in massive disagreements with these people that I fight with because they say that weekly objectives, right? This is what they claim, right? Weekly objectives are free. They're not free. You have to spend a lot of time to do that stuff, guys. Like, a lot of you guys, man, can do different kind of grinds instead of doing that. And it does take some time of your day to go and do those weekly objectives. So I always want to factor that in and make sure that we are addressing that because a lot of the time it's not addressed and it's something to really think about. Now, let's talk about one big thing. No upgrade packs. I've seen a lot of people commenting on my stuff. Nick, where are the upgrade packs? I'm going to bring them this year. I'm not sure. And I don't know anyone because you guys seem to think I know everybody at EA. I don't know anybody at EA. All right, I don't know how to get that message across to them. I'm pretty sure they know we want upgrade packs. I'm pretty sure they know that, but you guys got to understand, EA are a business, and what are they going to do first, guys? They are going to sell packs, right? And so if they bring upgrade packs on the first day of a promo, right, use your head. Why would that make sense? Not nearly as many people would spend money on packs because they would just do the SBC packs. So you guys got to keep that in mind because really, they're here to sell things, right? And if they bring us untradeable packs on the day one of a huge promo, it's very likely that people will spend a lot less money on this game because of that. So I just want you guys to understand that because I know that that's a big topic that has been said today on my Twitter, on my YouTube comments, and even in my live stream. I saw it all over the place in my live stream. People were like, yo, Nick, bro, are these packs coming? I want to try to pack untradeable team of the years. The way they had done it last year, I think they had brought them on the weekend. So I think we had to wait till like Thursday or Friday. And it makes sense, right? Because I feel like they really wouldn't bring these packs until everybody's in packs, and that's kind of a thing to keep in mind. And what I had talked about in the upload last night, guys, we just confirmed today. I didn't obviously have the confirmation yesterday of all the players, but guys, we are going to get like 7 Premier League players. That's a lot of Premier League players, guys. So what that means The upgrade packs, the move is to do the Premier League. 100%. I know a lot of you guys want to pack an untradeable Mbappe. You guys want to pack these players. Do the Premier League. It's going to be way more worth it. It's going to be way more worth your time. And just on the odds, guys, you're going to have a way higher chance of packing an untradeable. Obviously, a lot of people say, Nick, there's a lot more rares in that league for the upgrade packs. But what I will tell you guys, you have 7 Team of the Years available, man. 7. That's so many Team of the Years. So, yeah, you know, get with it. Now, what are you doing right now? I'm doing Neuer. And you guys can understand, I love Neuer, man. Now, is this SBC great value? Probably not, because Ter Stegen is cheaper and probably better. But I love Neuer, and you guys got to respect that, because it's like the same thing with you guys, man. Some of you guys have a favorite player, and it's like you want to complete his SBC. It totally makes sense. So don't be memeing me. I don't want to see people in the comments saying, oh, Nick says a 28K SBC is bad value, like he doesn't do Acuna and then he does Neuer. All right? You guys got to understand. There's a certain sentimental value with some cards in this game. And also, that's kind of why I'm a little bit mad about Iniesta. I really liked Iniesta as a player. And so, like, for me to not be able to, like, I just feel like for me, I'm not going to be able to get that card. I've grinded my butt off in this last week or two to get some of these objective cards recently. And now I feel like that one is so inaccessible for me that I'm not even going to try. And I've been really enjoying trying out doing these objectives and stuff and getting the season Parasic. And it's been a really new, like, refreshing grind for me. I've never really done a grind like that, man. It's been so... Why does this chemistry so bad? Oh. I was like, yo, what the hell? Okay, so that works. Did we submit Baggio? No, we didn't submit Baggio. But I was about to say, don't submit the icon. But for real, guys, like, pick and choose the SBCs you want. Don't... If you like an SBC and somebody's memeing you, so be it, right? If you like a card, do it, right? This game is too short. The cycle of it is too short to not enjoy certain players, right? If you like something, just go get the player, go try it out. Don't let other people cloud your judgment. Obviously, you guys can always go to other people. People can help you out, right? So if you're confused about an SBC and you want to look at a content creator's opinion, that's always a way to go. But I think there's a real thing to be said for being able to make the decision of wanting to do an SBC yourself, and versus being swayed to not do a certain SBC because nobody's doing an SBC, right? And it's up to you. I always like to think about it like this. If you guys have a great trading week, or say you have great weekend league rewards or something, or you do really well just bringing in almost like income for the week on your account, always just look to be like, hey, if I want to do this SBC, I can afford to do this SBC because I made this many coins. So like for me today, I had a great day on the market. All right, I'm not going to sit here and flex with the amount of mils that came in, but it's just a fact for me. Like, so I did really well. And so for me, doing an 100K SBC of a player that I love and probably will use a fair bit this year, I'll probably throw him in net. It's great, right? It's great for me to be able to want to do that and to do it. Now, I'm not supporting EA, but I'm just saying I'm happy with this card today that came out because I really like Neuer. I am hoping that the card selections get better in terms of, I hope we get some really nice flashback. Like, I'm hoping for a Marcelo. I think that's the big one. And I know that I have, like, obviously I have Mendy, but a Marcelo would just be so cool. I feel like it would be so fun to even just try to play him maybe at, like, left wing or something. Just for the fun concept, man. Marcelo is just such a fun card in foot, and especially this year, just with how good 5-star skills are this year, because 5-star skills are fire this year. If you have 5-star skills on a player, it is so helpful, and it makes the cards, like, really fun this year. So I'm hoping, man, that maybe eventually comes, but who really knows, right? We don't know what EA is going to do. We don't know their next move, and they've been, to be fair, man, they've been pretty good with the leaks, man. I haven't heard much about anything that's coming up soon, so I couldn't even tell you guys right now what's coming. All I know is that tomorrow is, I think, definitely supposed to be, tomorrow is 100% supposed to be the midfielders, and then the day after is supposed to be defenders. And then I'm pretty sure they do goalkeepers with the defenders, so I think Alisson's going to be with them. It's going to be interesting to see how they distribute the ratings as well. We haven't really talked about that. I don't know how they're going to do that. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting promo. And the sad part is with Team of the Year, is that it's always a promo that's a little bit less accessible to the people that don't have a lot of coins. But what I will say to EA, I'm probably lazy about that so hard. What I will say is that I do like in some way that hopefully this Neuer is a trend for other cards to come. Because sometimes, not this year, but sometimes EA makes some SBCs wickedly overpriced during like these kind of promos, like Team of the Year, and just these kind of bigger promos. You will always see EA really just being the Grinch, bleeding people out that don't need to be bled out in terms of coins, and just being really like mean with market prices and just listing and just prices, man, for SBCs. So it's good. It's hopefully good to see that EA won't do that too much with this promo. I'm hoping at least, but You never know. They may drop a big player, and then everybody's going back to complaining again about SBC prices. But for this Neuer, I mean, De Gea was what? De Gea, I think, came out to be like 50 or 60K during Team of the Year. This one obviously is a little bit more expensive, but it's a flashback Team of the Year Neuer, I think. So the concept of the Team of the Year gives it a little bit of an elite status, and I think that's why it is a little bit more than De Gea. Is he going to be twice as good as De Gea, guys? Let's be honest, man. The people that justify goalkeepers in this game, goalkeepers are goalkeepers. For me, I genuinely believe that Ter Stegen is the best keeper in this game. So that's how I feel. But somebody else might disagree with me. I hear people all the time say, Nick, I don't even understand how you like Ter Stegen. He's awful for me. So it's just, goalkeepers are so opinion. And the only thing I'll tell you guys other than that about goalkeepers that's important, guys, just make sure with goalkeepers that you are always playing basic chem styles on your keepers. The stats go worse if you don't play basic. And I know it's the dumbest thing ever, but again, it's another one of those kind of glitchy things that's in foot, and it just is a thing, so go with it, right? Don't be forcing in a goalkeeper to have certain chemistry styles because they're going to play way worse. And if you don't believe me, look it up because that is all over the place, and that is a true statement. So I'm not trolling with you guys. Goalkeepers are worse with chemistry styles. Still in FIFA, they still haven't fixed it. So just make sure that you guys are taking care of that and just not making the wrong decisions. Is that really not the chemistry? That should be the chemistry unless we need loyalty. Boom. There we go. So completed Die Mannschaft, and we also have 2 packs back. These untradeable packs are unacceptable, but we will go ahead. We will open them. Flashback Neuer is coming into the club, and that makes me very happy. So, yeah. Neuer is coming into the club, and we will probably mess around just because we're joking around about Weekend League, and we will do like a, I'll most likely do a sweeper keeper instruction on him at some point this weekend just for banter because that's what Neuer does. I'm not going to sit here and hype up stats or anything because goalkeeper stats are just random. But he is 6'4", so man's got that height. You know how it be. Cool. So we got a small rare gold players pack, and then we have a premium election players pack or something. We'll see if we get anything out of these. Imagine if we actually pack something. So we get a board down, and this is going to be untradeable. It's a Portuguese, right? Is that going to be Pizzi? That's an 84, man. Maybe they juice these untradables, dude, just to make, like, the first owner stuff. I don't know. This is also a decent pack. So to be fair, I'm not going to sit here and say that that's good because it's still trash. Okay, we'll discard that. And then we've got one more untradeable pack, which is so stupid. But nonetheless, we go, we move. Let's see. Is it another board? I think that's a board. That is a board down. That is going to be another, at least 83. Portuguese CDM this time, and it's going to be Danilo Pereira. So we get an 84-83, which may help for something during Team of the Year, something down the line. But we'll definitely be okay with it. And then I'll just make sure that I list these 2 up on the market. And so, yeah, that's day 1 of Team of the Year, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video today. I just want to make sure that I got this done on the video because a lot of the time with these SBCs, I'll just forget to do something, and then it turns into a long time when I need to still do it, and I procrastinate it. Thank you guys so much for all the support, man. I appreciate it, man. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the promo somewhat. If you aren't, hopefully it's getting a little bit better. I think we just sold that Figo. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, man, for all the love, the support, and I'll see you guys in a video soon. Peace.